The chute bursts, a bull explodes, the crowd's on fire, until bone meets dirt, and the wreck shuts everything down.
And that's why you see.
Oh my gosh!
23 years old.
Anyway. That's why one.
This is part 2 of the most brutal wrecks, the rides that stopped events cold and left careers hanging by a thread. If part 1 made you flinch, part 2 will crush you. It's wrecks at their ugliest. Flying Crazy lived up to his name when Stetson Lawrence got on his back. The ride nearly turned fatal. Lawrence was bucked off, but his leg stayed trapped, leaving him hung up on a raging bull with no control.
Points.
That's every rider's nightmare. Instead of hitting the dirt and rolling clear, he was dragged, slammed, taking hit after hit. Flying Crazy launched a savage kick, twisting him mid-air, while Lawrence's body dangled like dead weight.
Now watch Jesse come in.
It was during the 2015 Performance in Action Invitational. The crowd knew it was ugly. The announcers shouted for the gate. The bullfighter scrambled to free him. Lawrence survived, but the wreck showed how a fall can turn into a beating. Then Top Dollar took over, and he drove Tate Pohlmeyer headfirst into the gate. Round 3 of the 2023 PBR Unleash the Beast Wrangler Invitational had the crowd on fire. Before the gate even swung open, Tate Pohlmeyer climbed onto Top Dollar, a bull already known for smashing riders hard. What happened next was nothing short of destruction.
And that's why you see.
Oh my gosh!
Instead of just bucking Tate into the dirt, Top Dollar whipped him sideways and hurled him straight into the steel gate. The sound of body on metal hit harder than any cheer.
Rips him up.
This is what caught my attention.
I know it was.
Dirt might throw dust and cushion the fall, but steel takes everything out of a rider in a heartbeat. Pohlmeyer didn't just lose the ride, he got slammed by a bull that knew how to use the arena against him. And then it turned savage. Maverick flattened Frank Newsom and ended a legacy in seconds. Frank Newsom was a legend, 2.5 decades in the arena, taking hits so cowboys could walk away. Frank Newsom was as tough as they come, but even the toughest can't outrun fate. In 2022, just a week before his planned retirement, Newsom stepped into an Ultimate Bullfighters event, and that's when Maverick struck. The bull smashed into him with full force, threw him down, trampled over his body, 2,000 pounds of rage. Hooves slammed into his chest, his legs, his back. The sight shook the sport. The fearless one, the man who stood between riders and destruction, was taken down in a wreck that ended his story, not with celebration, but with pain. Up next is Clifford, who smashed Josh Tucker hard and stopped the event cold. Josh Tucker's wreck on Clifford was brutal, in a way that made the whole arena stop breathing. Just 23 years old, Tucker climbed aboard with everything to prove. Clifford exploded out of the chute, wild and vicious, and it wasn't long before Tucker was ripped off.
23 years old.
It was during the 2019 Velocity Tour event. Tucker hit the dirt hard, but the real damage came when Clifford came right back. With one crushing blow, he left Tucker flat and still. The thud echoed across the stands.
We watch back on the replay. A monster hit.
The noise of the crowd vanished, replaced by silence and fear. Medics rushed in, and the event itself was brought to a halt as they worked to keep him safe. That ride didn't just end badly, it ended Tucker's career. In one violent instant, an attitude adjustment made it worse, launching Keith Roquemore viciously, then tearing straight into him. Keith Roquemore looked like he'd caught a break. Attitude adjustment bucked him before the whistle, but the fall was clean, the kind you get up from. For a split second, it seemed safe. It seemed over, but then attitude adjustment spun back with fury.
out. We're watching our Dickies durable.
The bull came down on him, stomping, driving into the dirt with raw power. It was round 2 of the Table Mountain Casino. Rocamore was helpless, pinned under 2,000 pounds of rage, while bullfighters fought to draw the beast away.
The ground really hard. I don't know if it just let the air out of him.
Watch Jesse
Look
burn.
at this, yes.
The crowd gasped. The danger was suddenly far past just another wreck. Rocamore walked away battered, but the memory of that bull's vengeance burned into everyone who saw it. Then came Kiss Psycho Circus, dragging and slamming Guilherme Marchi like a carcass. Guilherme Marchi knew what he was up against when he nodded for Kiss Psycho Circus, but this bull had a cruel way of ending rides. Marchi stayed on for only a few seconds before the rope twisted him up. Instead of falling free, he was trapped, hung up on the bull's side with no way to protect himself. Kiss Psycho Circus dragged him like a rag, kicked with full force, smashed him into the dirt head first. Bullfighters clawed to free him before the bull could shatter him again.
Rope, yeah, in the loop of the flank, you can see right there as he was coming off, there's a loop where they have.
This was round 2 of the 2013 PBR Last Cowboy Standing. The wreck left Marchi disoriented, lying still as medics checked him over. For a champion like him, this was a moment of helplessness no rider wants to feel. Things didn't slow down. Doze You Down came next, slamming Juan Ricardo Vieira with bone-crushing force. Doze You Down wasn't one of the most famous bulls, but Juan Ricardo Vieira will never forget him. The wreck came quick, violent, the bull jerking with a snap that ripped Vieira off balance and sent him flying.
Take him anyway.
Instead of hitting dirt and rolling clear, he crashed hard. His head snapped back, his body slammed. It was during round 2 of the 2024 PBR Unleash the Beast season. The crowd groaned as he lay there, the force of the wreck written all over him.
So when he takes that first jump, he's a little bit lost himself, runs him right back into that chute right there. Man, that's scary.
Gosh.
The announcer's voice cut through the silence, reminding everyone of just how brutal this sport really is. Vieira's wreck may not have ended his career, but it left scars that stay with a rider forever. Then there's Mike's Motive, who showed no mercy and ran straight over Andrew Alvadrez. It was round 4 of the 2023 PBR Unleash the Beast World Finals. Andrew Alvadrez faced Mike's Motive, a bull with the kind of raw power that makes every second dangerous. The ride didn't last long, and when Andrew hit the ground, the danger doubled.
Great regular season. Looks like his ropes run back, and now he just can't get off the tracks right here.
Instead of running off, Mike's Motive came straight back and trampled him. 2,000 pounds crashing down on a rider already dazed, bones straining under the stomp.
Mike's Motive brought the. Oh!
The fans saw Andrew take the full brunt, his body crushed into the dirt before the bullfighters could pull that beast away. That moment proved one thing: sometimes the wreck doesn't come from the buck. It comes after, when a bull decides he's not done. The chaos kept building as Panda Trax stepped full force on JB Mooney. JB Mooney, one of the most respected names in bull riding, had his own nightmare when Panda Trax took control. It was during the 2014 BFTS battle. The ride ended quickly, but the wreck didn't stop. When JB hit the dirt,
There we go. Ow!
Panda Trax's massive hooves came crashing down, right on top of him. The crowd's cheer turned into a gasp as the bullfighter scrambled to pull him out. JB was tough, no doubt about that, but even the toughest can't shrug off the crushing weight of a bull's step.
Let's watch this back on the replay. Looking back to see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every stomp carries the risk of broken bones or worse. This wreck showed that no reputation, no number of titles can protect a rider from the split-second fury of a bull. Finally, Cooper Tire's Semper Fi unleashed hell, beating Stetson Lawrence with bone-splitting power. It was the championship round of the 2015 PBR Invitational, the kind of stage where only the toughest survive, and Stetson Lawrence is no stranger to danger. But Cooper Tire's Semper Fi made sure this ride turned ugly. From the second the gate cracked open, Semper came out twisting hard. No rhythm to settle into, no chance to adjust.
Body forward.
Within moments, the bull ripped him free, sent him crashing. Semper threw his weight down, slamming Lawrence into the dirt so hard the breath was knocked right out of him.
Toe turned out, you seen that right foot whip back a little bit, and it's like he just cannot stay off this bull's head.
The crowd went quiet as he lay flat, not moving. The bullfighters rushed in, pulling Semper away. Stetson eventually got back on his feet, but the wreck left a mark fans won't forget. This sport's built on dirt, blood, and chaos, and we're bringing more of it straight to you. Hit like, smash subscribe, and stick around for the next round of grit and wrecks.